Alright.
Alright, you crafty bastards. Here is a crafting guide for Monster Hunter World. In this guide, I'm gonna talk about crafting items and forging equipment. By pressing options button and going into crafting list, you can craft items. The ingredients needed are listed on the right side. If you press R1 button or L1 button, you're gonna go to craftable section. That means the items that you can craft will be put on top. Here I am crafting shock trap in craftable section because it was listed as a thing that I can craft at the moment, that I have currently materials for. Cool thing about the whole crafting system is auto crafting option. If you press triangle in crafting list, you can check certain items, and when you pick up stuff in the world, it will automatically craft item that you already put as an auto crafted. Here I am picking this herb, and you can see that automatically it has been crafted into a potion because I checked potion as my auto crafted item. Now I'm gonna pick up a fire herb and I will automatically get blast coating because I put blast coating as an auto checked item. Here is another herb, and now that I've reached maximum amount of potions I can carry in my item pouch, the rest of the ingredients that I did not use in the crafting process will be automatically stored in the item pouch. The things in the crafting list that you can craft are dependent on the materials that you have in your item pouch. In order to craft items from the item box, where most of your items found in the world will be, you're gonna have to go to your camp, go into the tent and to crafting list. Here you'll be able to craft everything from the materials in the item box. The same process can be done in your headquarters as well. Later on you're gonna find new recipes when you acquire new materials, and also if you see triple question mark, it means you did not learn that recipe yet. Sometimes triple question marks will be in white color, which means that you can craft it but you don't know what the end result will be. That's another way to learn new recipes. Now let's talk about forging and upgrading equipment. To get this done, you need to go to Smithy. You can use the lift and it will automatically get you to Smithy as long as you choose Workshop as your destination. Here you can do various stuff like forging Palico equipment, forging your own equipment, upgrading your own equipment, managing insects, customizing bow guns, but these two options I will cover in future videos. For now, I'm gonna focus on forging and upgrading equipment. To forge a weapon, simply go to the Forge Weapon section, and here you can choose two basic presets. Either you want your weapon to be from bones or you want your weapon to be from ore. These are the two trees you can use at the beginning of the game and during the early game mostly. To upgrade weapons, go to Upgrade Equipment, choose a weapon you want to upgrade, and now depending if your weapon is made out of ore or bone, you can choose corresponding tree. There are lines that show you what type of upgrade you can currently do. There are different variations to how a weapon can look like. It all depends on how many monsters you've met in the world and how many monsters you've slain. Obviously, you're gonna need their materials to craft a corresponding tree. Before you can do anything, craft the weapon to ore tree level 2 or bone tree level 2, and then you'll have options to go for higher tiers that are made out of materials from the monsters that you've killed during your game time. End results can be very different from the normal trees. For example, if you can see, if we go for Tsikiyaku tree, which is a second row, it's gonna give us more attack power than if we go for full upgraded ore tree. Be sure to read properly the description how your upgraded weapon will look like. If you see all the question marks, it means you did not find the corresponding material in the world yet. So you cannot know what the result will be. And obviously you cannot craft it because you don't have the material. Weapons can have different properties like poison damage as an element, or fire damage, or lightning damage, depending on the version that you want. Basic equipment, that means level 1 ore or bone equipment, can be bought from the armory or it can be crafted on its own. So you should never really think twice about should you go for ore or bone, because you can have both of them. And it is cheap to get them to level 2. After that, it's up to you what you want to do from there on out. Cool thing about this whole process is that you don't have to worry if you make a mistake. If you think, oh shit, this is a material I will hardly get my hands on in the future, you can reverse the process. It's not going to give you your money back, but it will give you materials back, which is a really fantastic feature. Another thing that you can do is put an item to your wish list. If you press triangle, you can put item on a list that will notify you when you have enough materials to craft it. Now let's talk about crafting armor sets and armor pieces. Every armor piece got some kind of a property, special effect if you want to call it, that will help you out. If you press touchpad on any of the armor pieces, you can see what kind of property it will give you. For example, this one gives me attack boost level 1. Every special effect that you currently have active with the equipment that you're wearing can be seen in this screen by pressing R1 button. Here you can see all the special effects that are currently active because of the equipment that you're wearing, including charms. Most of the armor sets do not give you a bonus for wearing the full set. Some of them do. Example is Anja set. If we go into this screen by pressing the touchpad, you can see that it gives you adrenaline. That is Anjanath power. Temporarily reduces stamina depletion when health is at 40% or lower. To get that special effect, we need to equip 3 pieces of this set. Currently I have all 5 pieces equipped, so it says 5 out of 3. Another thing that you can do is combine these special effects. What I mean is, if you combine 2 or more pieces that have the same boost, like for example fire resistance, you can get them to level 2 and level 3. You just have to equip another piece that gives you the same bonus. I will show you now how to do it. It's going to change equipment, and currently I will switch from Anja helm to Kulu headpiece. Kulu headpiece has got fire resistance as its property. Anja coil also got fire resistance as its property. Now if we switch to equipped skills, you can see that fire resistance is at level 2. Just be sure to check, because some of them go to insane levels, while another ones can only go to level 1 or 2. To upgrade armor pieces, you need to have armor spheres. Armor spheres can be obtained by doing investigations in the research center. They are really easily obtainable, so you just farm investigations and you're gonna have them. So for me to upgrade this armor, I would need 5 spears to get to level 2. Later on you're gonna find better armor spheres like this one, armor sphere plus. For example, if I use only one of these, I'm gonna get to level 2. While for this one, I'm gonna need 5 of them. By upgrading armor pieces to higher levels, you're gonna increase their defense rating. This process is irreversible, so be careful what you choose to upgrade. Also, you can craft charms. You will unlock that option early in the game. They give you also various boosts. Nothing special needs to be added here. It's a simple process. You can also check the skills. And the bonuses from charms are also accumulated into special effects. That would be it for this crafting guide. I hope I covered everything that is relevant. Maybe I missed a thing or two, but that's normal. There's a lot of stuff to figure out. If I missed some important bits, do post in comments. We will all appreciate it. And see you all bastards soon enough.